game started perfect, and then I got hard shut down around win 7, and I needed a smart pivot to turn it around. And 2 absolute useless items pulled me out of the mud. One is the nesting doll, and the other one is a flashbang. Sounds weird, but watch it unfold. Okay, Chad, lighter or cannon? A lighter can carry a whole build, a cannon needs bonus things. I'm very prone to just choosing the lighter here over the cannon, because the lighter has more freedom while the cannon is really pigeonholing you in a certain way. All burn items? No, just the rightmost burn item. Now I can choose to just play a lighter and nothing else. Might go for silver items? Rather go for a random poison item. Good. Now I just need haste and we're fantastic. I'm gonna kill the Kyber drone. And yes, the lighter is enough to kill the Kyber drone. You don't need more. The lighter is actually enough to kill everything. The lighter is an absolute menacing tool. Look at this. Illegal mass destruction just happening like that.
Waste of gunpowder.
Nice. We can have it faster. Small to large items, please. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Would you look at that? Good. Reduce the cooldown of these 2 items. And buy ourselves more chalky that a burst Vanessa wouldn't burst us. Could I now put the pufferfish in there? Yes, I could. Do I have the hasting every 3 seconds? Do I have the burning? Oh no, Chad. He has a cutlass for 24 damage. And he has a 200 life preserver. What should we do? The scary part is actually his 5 regen. If my 1 single lighter wouldn't just win this. Ah, lighter, you're so nasty. Is the pufferfish even good in the current build to put in? No, the pufferfish isn't even good because it doesn't have the power to help. We will go for bronze junk tier items though, as we could get the poison thingy. We could also get the insect wings. And not only the insect wings, we can actually get the rocket boots. Now, are they needed? No. But I could improve this haste without upgrading already. That's quite mean. Now, more damage is useless. Aquatic is nice. More ammo is useless. I would aim for a friend, as there's some useful friends. A haste item would be nothing that helps us here. Sure, you could get an upgraded trap, but how likely is that? We go here into the strange mushrooms and get a skill. That skill could easily be a poison or a burn skill. If it's now a weapon skill, well, boo-hoo. That's 10 gold. I guess I won't complain about 10 gold. Do we want to kill the Boarior? I'm pretty sure we could, but I'm still always too scared to do it because we do so much damage with a lighter. That's a killer compounding burn, especially with that 2-second haste now. Look at the 2-second haste on the lighter itself. Just makes it such a menacing tool. Sadly, this is the most standard Vanessa start in existence. Nothing special, nothing interesting. Medium items, non-weapon items, no. Rather go for the chalky bars, and I'm actually buying gold tier chalky bars. That is greedy, but it catapults us forward, and we're going for bronze tier skills. Because even a bronze tier poison skill would be useful. The first time you use large item each fights poison for 3 is though absolutely useless. Large items more damage is useless, and your medium weapons is useless. I still go for the poison opener, as I might have the cave later, I might have the port later. There is some choices here at least. Okay, you get a shield build, but I get a poison build. This is gonna hurt because he got an increasing shield with this for the force field. It's not enough though to fight my poison lighter, my burn lighter. More bronze tier skills over medium items. No, because there's a ton of medium items that are useful. I don't want the cannon. I will buy it though because I have the space for a medium item. We will buy the star shard as well. Chard. Sorry, chard. People are mad if I pronounce it wrong, as that reduces the cooldown of the lighter even further. And I could kick the pufferfish out for the time being, just to have the cannon shoot even faster. Now, we could give more ammo to the cannon to have it burn even more. And I think that is a valid choice. Into our fin, giving us regeneration. Because now I don't have to be scared anymore of killing something bigger, since that regeneration is going to add enough to make this viable. Okay, we get the cannon, lighter, charred combo. Plus tons of HP. I know we're sitting almost at 1,000. Boom. Poor puffer needs a buff, but we didn't get a single skill to essentially use the puffer yet. We've been fishing for it. We need to go for weapons. As much as I want to boost my XP, and I think it's... but I could get a cannon upgrade. A cannon upgrade would be huge right now. This is enormous. Just like your mom's waistline. And we might now push the XP to get the level up to put the puffer back in. Why wouldn't we? Can move everything to the right side. Get the puffer back in. Get more loot for cooldown reduction. And that's a big good choice. As we can get the lighter even further down to 2.7, 2.4 seconds. And my pufferfish gets more poison. Haha. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Well, don't you have a good build, but you're one level behind and you notice how good my cannon now is? This is probably the most run-of-the-mill Vanessa starter. It's either this starter or it is the, mom brain say it, burst starter. Now, this does not say we're going to play burn though, Chad. So don't think we're stuck with burn. We're going for the docks to get more XP. And we're fishing for a weapon again. It's day 4. We could easily get this in golden. Might go for a small burn item, but a small burn item would be a pop snappers, and they're useless right now. So I'd rather check for a weapon and hope for a cool upgrade. Unlucky on my side. I guess calling myself unlucky here is disingenuous. And we're gonna still fight the biggest guy. The biggest guy has 2 issues. You might get the citrus or the coconut, and they're worth no money. Yeah. It actually does sting really hard. Sure, you could get the electric eels. They sell for good. But this guy, more often than not, has given me worthless things. Does this border mean he's diamond difficulty? Yeah. He is one of the more difficult opponents, depending on your build. Poison items get more poison. We still don't know if we keep the puffer, but I guess we'll just keep upgrading him. Might go for more chalky to keep my win streak, but there is also tools, including the start chart, that I could get upgraded. Well, this is definitely not pre-recorded, chat, I swear. It does seem pre-recorded the way how things are happening here right now, but it's not. Would it be better to play the glass over the cannon or to get the powder flask in? That's the harsh choice here right now, because the glass is really powerful too, as I do have a friend and a poison item and another burn item. So it would shoot out quite a lot. But the flask on the cannon would be powerful as well. Now this would be a triple cast already. Why not both if I want to play the glass and the cannon? Because then the glass is not worth it anymore. So in comparison, like either you play the cannon or the glass because that works. This is a triple haste though on the trap, which is quite powerful. Now you could play this, obviously. But again, then it doesn't make the glass so much worth it. I'm gonna buy the powder flask and we'll think about it. Why not ignore the chart right now? Because the chart, in this case, gives the lighter a faster cast time and the cannon too. That faster cast time is quite significant. Medium to large items is definitely good here. Can give me the upgrade on the trap that we don't need, but why not? Flip the switch. No upgrades. It is a dually. Dually wants to be bursted. Considering that Dually needs to be bursted, I should go for the chart to make it faster. But honestly, if it was a Vanessa, 100%, against Dually, this might be the better choice. Because Vanessa needs to be bursted with burn. There is certain Dually builds that you need to burst as well, as he's Dually burn, and Dually burn is actually dangerous. Yeah, look at the amount of burn I got too, Chad. 110 versus 85. So he almost had me there. His build, dangerous. And I think the chart would have made things better for me. So this was risky. I get 6 gold. I could afford an upgrade. Try to get a better tool.
Well, that's up to you.
Damn, son. You keep teasing me here. You keep teasing me here.
Keener the blade.
This is very useful item. Go to the docks. Golden XP. Gotta make the cannon golden right now. It's just the most damage you have in a burn build. I'm generally consider kicking the fish out currently to just reload my cannon. My cannon has 3 shots though, and you don't need more than 3 shots for most opponents right now. All right, it's right now a 20% cooldown reduction. That's 3.2 seconds. It's pretty decent. 3 shots are enough to kill everyone. So you might wonder why no powder flask. It's just enough.
See that flash?
There's no one that survives 3 shots. Not a player. No one. Junk tier items. Let's see what we're getting.
I see buried treasure.
More crit. Could be good. On him.
Your part to clean up the bazaar.
Always get more crit. Then we get the burn.
Trash is trash.
Let me actually change this out. We get the burn on the lighter. And it's 3 more burn, which is significant. The bonus slow is good, but we have nothing to slow, sadly. That's more damage.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find home.
Experience.
Been there 20 years.
Banana for more HP. Weapon upgrade. Ay. If I'm extremely lucky, I could get a diamond cannon. 11. I'm going to sell it for 11. I want to wait for 20, but what if I get something decent? Then I'm forced to, like, consider this. Okay, we can get more ammo. And I think that's it. More ammo. So I still can play the puffer. And now we're playing Vanessa, so we need the burst. This should work very good. 9 poison puffer. That shouldn't matter. See, like, by the way, why I'm saying the burst now? I need to essentially kill him before he does me dirty. Because if he does me dirty, I lose.
Next time, boys.
Sam, thank you for the 2 months of support. Them, thank you for being our 2nd, 3rd sub today. Chat, if you did bring your subscriptions, use it here on Twitch. Would appreciate it. Out of YouTube. Everywhere. Good to see you all, chat. Small burn item. Again, not good. Wrong. Could be the pop snappers right now, and then we do pop snappers powder flask. Might be worth it. Shit, it's a lighter upgrade.
Now this.
Lighter upgrade is too minimal to be considered worth it. Let's try to get the trap bigger, even though my level 1 trap does everything, because burn, haste an item for 2 seconds. We upgraded this. Silver port. We don't need a port for the build we're doing. It wouldn't hurt to have the port just in case. A port gives you bonus items. Still trap upgrade for more damage? Nope. Like, I just have the port right now, and it's gonna provide me with bonus items, so why not? Andy, thank you for the 10 months of support. Andy, appreciation. Hope you're doing well. This is right now very good, but we need more skills. You notice how we don't have, like, we have 3 skills. It's nothing. Interestingly enough, the poison crit skill would be funny because we do poison on the side. More XP. Tools. An astrolabe. Huh. This changes a lot because the astrolabe works with the lighter and with the winter glass. So if I buy an astrolabe right now, swibbity swabbity, upgraded, we could heavily consider playing an astrolabe. Might have gotten like a barrel or something. Ooh, we should get the scavenger hunt for sure. If I get the scavenger hunt, I need to sell something now. Do I sell the port? Do I put the astrolabe out? I could use the astrolabe instead of the star chart to give more haste to the lighter and to poison more. I hate to consider this, but it might be the play for now. So I can just go for the friend items that then would reduce the cooldown of the lighter even more. Regen XP pelt. And I could increase the poison of the puffer. That would make me less bursty now, but I'm guaranteed to have haste on the lighter. And I'm not only guaranteed to have haste on the lighter, it's a double haste. So he hastes these two. So he hastes himself plus this. So it's like 10 burn, 10 burn. Like, you know, it's just like the poison increase is just there. And he would still haste the haste from the trap. So it's like a double haste. You know, that's a really interesting way of putting this together. Especially we're sitting at this intermediary stage of moving over to the next step. Fight another boss? Infernal Frigate, huh? That is an instant burn. We could be getting the incendiary rounds. There is pop snappers waiting. If I get the pop snappers right now, it's goodbye trap. Straight away. Because then it would be pop snappers together with powder flask, and both would actually work with the astrolabe. Then we truly have a poison burn build. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's huge. Well, you could even play the nesting doll for the time being. And if you wanted to, you could put in the weather glass as the weather glass haste as well. But right now, the burst of the cannon is just still better. I don't want a weapon, but I could get an upgrade to the cannon. Day 7, 6 wins. I'm gonna get myself more HP. Level up. Get an ammo item, as it could be a nesting doll. Okay. That's useless. Yeah. Cool. Let's go. Weather glass over lighter and dole. No, lighter's better. Lighter has 2.6 seconds. The weather glass has a 6 seconds. The lighter has 1.3 seconds when it's hasted. Like, why does everyone think the weather glass is so good? The weather glass takes 6 seconds to activate the first time. In the 6 seconds the weather glass takes to activate, the lighter has already triggered 3 to 4 times. And done absolutely unspeakable things. It's just insanity. So the dole is really nice for every 1 second currently. Also worth it. Small items. Pop snapper upgrade. Chimera. Chimera would be a slow item. A slow item would haste as well, and it would work with a weather glass. Buy the Chimera for the time being. Upgraded powder flask. When you don't want to play the powder flask, that's kind of like the point. You want to get rid of it. Let's kill the bounty hunter tyrants. Weather glass is good if you get the multicast 5. Weather glass is absolutely great if you get the multicast 5. I totally agree. But we still don't have the poison on the pufferfish to make that worth it. If my pufferfish was a 10 pufferfish, I would agree. But my pufferfish is a 5 pufferfish. Right now, we profit from the burst. It's just a simple burst. If we burst our opponent, we're better off. With 2000 HP, we're on the win curve. We're not going for long matches. We're going for these fast matches. And that's where what we're doing performs better. Could get the 1 poison here. Definite. But I hate aiming for the definite poison. If there's an off chance to get the poison and other shebang. I'm terrible, I know. So we're playing against Vanessa. Against Vanessa, we cannot just hope to kill her, maybe. But what we could do is we could start with the Chimera instead of with the nesting doll. But the Chimera takes longer. I think the nesting doll is superior right now. We keep the glass, though, for the long run. Because you don't know if you keep winning. Again, he has a very aggressive build. So we need to counter-aggressive this right now, right? He's going to heal. I need to be able to hopefully put so much burn on him that he would die. But we're probably not going to do that in no time because he just out-heals us. So here, no matter what we played, if we play the weather glass or anything, we lose. Mainly because we don't have the skills to compete with him. Like, I needed a free skill there to do it. That was just always going to be a GG. We got a sleeping potion. Interesting. Could play the sleeping potion instead of the snappers. And then think about the weather glass in the long run. And put the Chimera in if you wanted to. Or keep this. But again, it's all not worth it yet. All about the maximum burn burst. 250 more HP, pretty please. Sells enchanted items. Oh yes, give me something cool. That would be a golden concealed dagger. Shit. We got a radiant fishing net and a turbo arbalist. A turbo arbalist would almost be interesting, but it's a weapon. Wow, we get absolutely scammed here. There could have been so many interesting things, but they were all bad. A golden lockbox is useless. A frozen torpedo is cool. But we would have to throw the build over the, like, complete shoulder to make this work. I am so saddened right now. There were so many amazing options of things you could have gotten. And that's what we got. Ay, Chihuahua. I'm not pleased, to say the least. We're good enough though. We're 2 wins behind curve. We're somehow making like the astrolabe pufferfish somewhat lighter combo. I'm looking for an interesting pivot shot. Leftmost item upgrade. In this case, we need to upgrade the astrolabe because it's only giving 1 second haste. That is 2 second haste. That is huge. Small to medium items could be something meaningful. See what we're getting. I mean, a barrel would be great. Not a double barrel, an actual barrel. Barrel. You could play it in Burgerus to get some healing. Should probably put a wanted poster in my inventory, but I really don't have the space to run around with a wanted poster. I'm rich though, which is interesting. Never end up this rich usually. Ooh, visit vendors. Mac. Stell. Mac would be better. Stell has interesting stuff as well. As you can get the wrench at the start of each day, upgraded tool. It does upgrade a tool, Chad. Yes. And a flashbang. Oh no. Oh no. I am so going to play that flashbang in case of the pop snappers. You can absolutely believe me, ladies and gentlemen. That is slow all enemy items for 4 seconds. Once you get that rolling, things are looking up. So that would be the slow item we need for the winter glass to work. So do we try to burst or do we try to have fun? I think we're still bursting. Flashbang is crazy. Yes. It is not the build that I would usually play Flashbang in. Like you want to have the port build. But here we are. Oh no, we're playing against our counter again. Well, I mean, that 4 second slow, could that come in handy? The problem is, like, until our first 4 second slow comes, we're already dead. Because he needs 4 seconds to trigger. He gets hasted. We need 6 seconds for the flashbang. We're dead before that even happens. Can you reduce the cooldown of the flashbang? Absolutely. You just have to get friend items. That's another sleeping potion. He upgraded. Who did he upgrade? Our flashbang to golden? No. Powder flask? I think he upgraded my powder flask to silver. Or himself. Did he upgrade himself? He upgraded himself. It happens so often. Sells items. Nothing meaningful. Apart from the ramrod. But that one isn't even good. Nothing meaningful times 2. Kick it out. Skills. Finally. Wow. We've been running around with 3 skills the whole game now. There's so many amazing skills out there. And we're running around with 3. When you use a weapon, haste a weapon. Well, we could have a self-hasting weapon. Your leftmost burn item has more burn. It's worth it to now slowly consider phasing out the cannon. I want to kill him. I don't think this will work. I still want to try it. Because I feel like we're just going to kill ourselves before this actually comes into effect. We do have a meaningful amount of everything, especially that slow. Look at the slow right now, chat. So the slow is also compounding. Because you get the haste going to essentially have the slow happen more often. Good. I wasn't sure if this is going to go through the way you want to. Your weapons have crit chance. Great. Great. Did I just get my weapons have more crit chance? I did, right? Cool. Okay, get an aquatic item. A turtle shell. That's not even bad. We just don't have the space to really play the turtle shell. When you use another non-weapon item, you shield for 30. And it increases the shield of the shield items. So technically, the turtle shell, together with the nesting doll, is actually nice. You could consider, like, just say goodbye to the flashbang. But then we're playing completely without any defense item. And we lose 1 cast on the weather glass, which is a bummer. Now, what we could do is you could just say, okay, maybe my lighter together with a fish, that's enough. And this is the defense we need to survive. That's it. We just don't need more. Drop Puffer. No, Puffer is amazing. Puffer is doing what he's supposed to do. Without Puffer, this would fall apart. How can you say drop Puffer, sir? Drop Puffer is like, is the worst recommendation in the case here. Go for the junk tier vendor, hoping that we get another increase of awesomeness. That's a slight cooldown reduction. Sadly, not a good cooldown reduction. That's more burn on our main burn item. Freeze is useless. Crit is useless. Slow is interesting, as that increases the slow to 5 seconds. More cooldown reduction. A bit more HP. Burn Burst was way faster. Poison is a bait. Well, we have gone away from the Burn Burst already as we killed the cannon. The cannon is already gone. So we cannot like go for the Burn Burst anymore. You get a poisonous... You have a charge to charge the charge to charge the charge. Sir, are you okay? Chat, he get the charge. Funny story is, without my flashbang, I would have lost this. Safe call. So that was a flashbang W, ladies and gentlemen. Your aquatic items have their cooldowns reduced. You know what? I really do want my aquatic items to have their cooldowns reduced. And my astrolabe is diamond now, Chad. Look at this. The random Stell wrench saved our butthole there. You know what? Screw the glass. I committed. This is it. We're in the end game now. Sells items. We're trying to get... Well, ladies and gentlemen. Look who we have here. The best item in the game. So you could obviously play the turtle shell, which gives you a significant amount of shielding and increases the shielding. But when you use a non-weapon item, this gains 30 shield for the fight. Well, he's a little bit better than the turtle shell. Now, we probably still have to kick out the nesting doll, but I have had no other item to put in instead of the nesting doll. It hasn't been like anything where I'm like, oh yeah, maybe we should play this instead of the nesting doll. Nah, hasn't happened yet. There's nothing I want from the trash titan. There's nothing I want from the enforcer. I'm gonna fight the titan because he has the, when you use the item to the left, haste the item to the right. And I could use this on a lighter barrel combo to haste even more. If I then truly wanted to be an absolute menacing nerd. Like, look at the barrel, by the way, why you want it. Nesting is nice. Nesting ain't horrible. It's just not crazy. More skills. I still only have 5 skills, which is ridiculous. When you poison burn. But when you burn, 6 seconds freeze. I want this, but I feel like this is more for winning. The other one is fun, and I'll laugh about it. But that one is more for winning. More shield on the shielding item. XP, cooldown reduction. And then we try to get an enchanted item. Again, it could be incredible. It could be lackluster. It could be sad. Aquatic multicast with haste. Wow. That's a turbo shipwreck. Which is a joke in itself, because how can a shipwreck be turbo? That's a turbo revolver, though, which would haste on top of the use of the doll, but the doll is still, again, a second use, so it's kind of like more interesting. Give the weapon to the right of this damage for the fight. Poison. And a critical, a deadly shovel. That's kind of funny. Well, these enchanted items were jokes. Freeze is so important so you don't get bursted. Yes. Freeze makes the difference between win or loss in so many ways. When he has freeze too, and he got a scale on... Oh, wow, he's just trying to beat me by out-shielding me. Oh, this is so mean. Chad, this is so mean because he wants to out-shield me with his rope bushel combo. And sure, you can, sir. But first and foremost, I'm out-shielding you. But also, my burn just... My poison will just kill you. Wow, you're like... Look at this slow. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the flashbang gameplay here. Imagine getting dominated by a flashbang. That's it. We're just... This is winning. This is why we're winning right now. No other reason.
You have at least a grain of wisdom.
Okay, poison and burn up by 3. Or the first time your opponent falls below half health each fight, your items have their cooldown boost. Ah! Both are incredible. Reel them in, but that's a kind of win more. I would rather need a cooldown reduction when I drop below half. I think we're going to go for the chemical fire. What did you get from the port? I got a fire potion, which could be a nice bonus. But I will be honest with you. I think right now the nesting doll is doing exactly what I expect her to do. And that's just be a menace. It's just working exceedingly well. Helping us to win more. Or win faster. Get the things running. Because the nesting doll is also, every use gives me 30 more shields. So it's kind of like this thing in Hasted Up is just pushing my shield up so fast that I'm in a position of, I'm good, right? Like the initial poison burst is there. The initial shielding is there. I hate the doll because it's such a shitty item. Because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do any meaningful armor, right? But it just works. Burn items gain more burn. No, we're going to go for the friend and the coconut thingies. Because that makes me more healthy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, enchant an item with a heal effect. I'm not sure what happens with a barrel. I need to check because it might be that the barrel gets scaling heal. Restorative just heals for 60. Well, then we know who we're going to heal enchant, right? Because the pufferfish now does not only poison, he also heals. Well. Let's try to get an upgraded pufferfish because my pufferfish is bronze. The problem is there's actually no chance to get this anymore. I don't need this because I'm close to 16. So upgrading the wanted poster is useless. Therefore, we'll skip this and we'll kill Dooley. It's like Puffer 8 Diamond Aiden. That's true. The only sad part right now is that my Puffer has 9. 9 is so weak. Okay, you get a flaming sword together with your diamond combat core on quite some freezing stuff. We are going to take a lot of damage, but look at my shielding, guys. His damage scaling is on par with my shield scaling. Look at that. His dude is going up. He froze my horn. I couldn't slow him because he froze my horn. Oh, that's mean. But look at my flashbang, chat. Look at this. 6.4 seconds slow. How is this winning? Enchant an item with a poison effect. Well. Look how the cookie crumbled, chat. The question is, do we have the lighter? This is a real thought, guys. Do we have the lighter poison more? Or do we get our shield item more crit? If the shield item has more crit, I'm just simply going crazy. What happens if I give my astrolabe a crit enchantment? It's just 50% crit chance, huh? The crit might keep us more alive because we win anyways. Yeah, lighter is 1 poison. If we get the lighter poison enchanted, it is 1 poison, and that's not worth it. So if we get armor faster, we just get to the point where we can't be beaten. And that's like a 50% crit barrel. That's a GG. Now we're going to go to Jules Cafe for temporary boost. What do we take, chat? We take 50 heal. Fish for double damage wouldn't be worth it because the heal is just so much superior over the damage. Another sleeping potion. Not as good as the flashbang. That heal is just going to keep us in... Like, this is just making us undying. Simple. We're killing the Void Colossus or he kills us. Thing is, he can only destroy 1 item. And we only need, like, this to trigger a few times and we're winning already. And that crit shielding is just nasty. Okay, you 7.6 seconds slowed thingy. I want when you burn your shield items gain shield. Or no, burn haste. Burn haste. I wanted burn haste, please. Imagine us getting burn haste there. Your poison items gain 1 more poison. And a diamond tier. Ladies and gentlemen, Adira on the diamond tier skills. At the start of each fight, haste your burn items for 2 seconds. When you freeze, reload an item. Your leftmost weapon has lifesteal. Or, at the start of each fight, haste your poison items. Well, that's shit. But it's actually good because we haste the burn item. We get an instant burn. We get an instant burn, haste. So, you haste it, okay? That means 10 poison. It's hasted. It instantly gets triggered. We get the freeze. If it triggers really fast, it gets another haste. But then it hastes this and it hastes. So, we're going to get like 30 poison out of the room swinging. with another poison enchantment. Well, who gets me the most poison? Nesting Dole. How much poison does the Nesting Dole give me? It's also just 1. I guess in this case, I'm still going to enchant the lighter because the lighter is going to go crazy. It might only be 1 poison, chat. Actually, it's 4. So that's good. It's 4 because of chemical fire. Chat, we forgot chemical fire. Why not the fish? Because the fish heals us. This prevents us from dying to burst builds. No, chat, no. The double poison is win more. Canceling the heal would be a mistake. Because canceling the heal makes me win games I would lose. Enchanting the poison makes me win harder. Dooley. Dooley with an insane damage scaling. We might be dead. If we don't shut him down, we shut him down. We might still die because he's crazy, actually. But I think we got this. Yeah. GG. That's slow again. Ladies and gentlemen, the slow flashbang saving our bacon and the freeze. Okay, instant freeze with the flashbang going for the W. Very good round. Who would have guessed that the flashbang is so good? Yeah. Worked with quick ignition and like this one here, chat. The powder flask flashbang. I like it when these things work because they're so stupid, right? Like usually, a flashbang, you know, it doesn't seem like a game deciding item, but it does.